TYT Sports locked out here in Culver City, California. It is gloomy, yet it feels like a summer day in Cabo because of this team right here. So, okay, here's a quick picture of me and boxing analyst Britton Harden last night at Rush Street in Culver City. And then, of course, we had to celebrate in the most epic fashion. Not really, however, you'll see why.
Ah, Father's Day, baby! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh yeah, and I also played this song throughout the entire night. Okay, so the first period, awful. The second period, a little better. This is coming from a Blackhawks perspective. The third period, I still thought that they were largely outplayed. They were largely outplayed, I felt like, almost every single game if you go by a game-by-game basis. However, the Bickell goal was set up, obviously, with Crawford being pulled. They kept it in the zone. Patrick Kane, the Conn Smythe winner, we'll get to that in a moment on whether he deserved it, deked throughout to get into the zone. And then it was a combination of Kane to Keith to Taze to Bickell, who was right on the doorstep, puts it past Tuukka Rask, so suddenly we're tied. 17 seconds later, the truck approves. It's a UPS truck. Hopefully they're delivering me some Blackhawks shit. So 17 seconds later, you put the fourth line out there of Kruger centering Bolland and Frolik. Frolik has been fantastic throughout the entire playoffs. Highly criticized since he came over from Florida. However, fantastic this entire postseason. You put out the checking line, the fourth line of those three goons, and you put them out there to hopefully sustain an attack from the Bruins. However, they keep it in the zone, and Oduya Blast is deflected off of Michael Frolik's stick. It hits off the left side of the post, and Bolland, a fantastic hockey play where he was behind the cage, he just has the instincts to go around the cage, put himself in a great position, right place, right time, beats Boychuk to the puck. He puts it past Tuukka Rask, 17 seconds apart, and the Blackhawks win the Stanley Cup. Second time in 4 years. Oh my God, overcome with emotion are many Chicagoans today. The parade is going to be on Friday. Now the Conn Smythe winner, Patrick Kane, was awarded it. He was highly criticized because he didn't really have a great postseason until that Game 4 against the Kings where he scored a goal. And then Game 5, he had the hat trick to solidify the Blackhawks' spot in the Stanley Cup final, obviously against the Boston Bruins. Now, a case could be made for Corey Crawford. Look, him and Rask equaled each other out when they gave up 5 goals each. Well, they gave up 5 goals until Rask gave up the overtime goal to Seabrook. Now, Crawford saved 23 shots. He had a .932 save percentage, a 1.84 goals against average. Patrick Kane was great, okay? I'll leave it at that. The fourth American to win the Conn Smythe Trophy. His statistics are through the roof. Throughout the season, the Blackhawks obviously were the best team. They won the President's Trophy. They had a 24-point game streak. And it just seemed like when they went down to Detroit 3-1, it's too good of a story. It's a fairy tale story. It is a team of destiny, is how a lot of Chicago writers put it, and even how I thought about it. This can't be the end. That was pretty much my fanship chiming into myself. It can't be the end against Detroit. Suddenly, they keep winning. They force Game 7, and they win in overtime. A Seabrook goal that was deflected off Cronwall and went past Jimmy Howard. Amazing season, an amazing team, because when they won in 2010, you got to remember, they had the guys like Chris Versteeg and Ben Eager, Nick Boynton. They had those guys that really were the guys that weren't the Tays and the Tazes and the Hosas and the Patrick Sharps, the Patrick Kanes. They didn't have those sorts of guys. Well, they had those guys, but they had the third line and fourth line guys that really played past their potential. They played better than they should. And similarly to 2013, they had the Michael Froliks, the Marcus Krugers, not only playing well offensively, but killing the hell out of penalties. The Johnny Oduyas. Bryan Bickell had an amazing postseason where really, me personally, I thought it should have been between Crawford and Bryan Bickell. You know, pick your poison between those two. I thought they should have won the Conn Smythe. But just the production that they got, Andrew Shaw, the third and fourth line guys from the Blackhawks complemented the first and second line guys. Quenneville putting Kane back with Taze and Bryan Bickell. I'm doing a report, you fucking schmuck. Seriously, what the hell is that? Very quickly, I want to get in a few tweets. George Dorsey says, the fastest comeback in Stanley Cup history, maybe? I think? Not sure. Dude, who cares? All that matters is they won. Bulls Talk says, how about the ending was Reggie Miller-esque? No, Mike. Come on, don't bring that shit in here. Michael said, it seems to me when the offensive tempo of the Blackhawks gets going, Tuukka Rask starts to get nervous and lets in weak goals. Or their defense just breaks down. But I don't think either of these were really weak goals. They were great goals. One of them was with 6 attackers, and the other one was a deflection that went off the post and Bolland, right place, right time. So I wouldn't necessarily say that. And Dima says, as a Leaf fan, I was rather pleased. I'm sure you were. Now that it's silent for maybe 10 seconds, I'm just going to close up shop. I thought Bryan, Bickell, and Corey Crawford could have won the Conn Smythe. They possibly should have over Patrick Kane. Either way, an amazing team. Production from all lines. A team of simply destiny in the most corny way to put it. So, what do you guys think? Leave a thought in the comments section below. Give us a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe to 2IT Sports.